Back tonight, we are taking a closer look at a rapidly growing trend in education. Classical charter schools. They are often marketed as more conservative alternatives to traditional public schools. These taxpayer-funded campuses, though, also operate with far less oversight. That's raising questions.
Mark Strassman reports on one school started by a leading school choice advocate and the wife of a prominent Florida politician, and why some parents now say they feel betrayed.
I would never, ever put my child in this school now.
Kathleen Satola walked us up to what was supposed to be Optima Classical Academy in Fort Myers.
Empty, empty, empty.
279 students enrolled for the 2024 school year, including Satola's 9-year-old grandson, Landon. She is his legal guardian.
Regarding gender and race, I want him to be able to make up his own mind.
You felt that Optima would be less woke.
Yes.
But in May of 2024, Satola received this email saying Optima would not open as planned. It cited economic challenges and lingering instability from Hurricane Ian 2 years earlier.
What was going through your mind?
What am I going to do? I had told the current school he wasn't coming back. Where was I going to put my child?
That email came from Erica Donalds, Optima's chief executive.
My biggest success in business is providing the education options that I dreamed of for other families.
Donalds, a leading voice for school choice, is the wife of Florida Congressman Byron Donalds. He's the Republican frontrunner in next year's Florida's gubernatorial race.
I knew there were so many families out there that were desperate for this option.
Before the school in Fort Myers, she had launched 4 other classical charter schools across Florida. Our CBS News investigation looked into the tax filings for those 4 Optima-run schools. Between 2020 and 2023, they paid roughly 30% of the government funding they received, totaling about $35 million to outside firms that Optima said offered good prices on payroll, IT, and other back-office services. It was eventually disclosed Erica Donalds held a stake in 2 of those firms, each worth more than $1 million.
It is absolutely problematic, but it is not atypical.
For this industry?
For this industry, no.
Professor Bruce Baker studies charter schools at the University of Miami. He told us nationally, charter schools generally provide far fewer details about how they spend taxpayer money than traditional public schools.
It's not easy at all to follow the money.
So is there any accountability?
Presumptively, the accountability is on how well they do for students.
Baker looked at Optima's student performance and found below-average test results in math and reading.
Florida's charter sector is not strong, and Optima schools, at least the 4 schools that seem to be in that affiliated mix, perform even less well.
According to the former principal at this Optima-run school, students excelled. And while a 2023 audit praised outstanding financial health, some faculty complained Optima operated more like a franchising corporation and was dedicated to profit, sometimes to the detriment of the school itself, concerns Optima pledged to address.
I wanted to find an alternative, so I was really excited. Everybody was excited about it. 3.
For the past 2 years, Brianna Hatley tried to enroll her 8-year-old daughter Bella in Optima Academy in Fort Myers, the school that never opened its doors.
These are our kids, they're our world. So if you're gonna have a school, if you're gonna offer services, then offer them. If you're not, then just leave us alone.
Erica Donalds declined an interview. In a statement, a spokesperson said she is an accomplished businesswoman with a strong record of starting successful charter schools and providing thousands of students with an excellent education.
I feel cheated, and these kids were cheated. It's heartbreaking.
Since the Fort Myers school never opened, it never collected any public money. But in a charter school system with limited public accountability, Kathleen Satola's Optima experience left her with questions.
They just dropped the ball and ran. How can you do something like this and sell this to parents who really want to stay involved with their children and then just walk away?
Donald's management company no longer operates any of those original Optima schools. A source close to her told us Optima partnered with those schools in their early years until they reached full stability. Mark Strassman, CBS News, Cocoa Beach, Florida.